Okay, what's up? Good morning. Let's talk about how our motherfucking system be broken, motherfucker. Let's talk about that. I want to talk about how motherfuckers who commit child sex crimes don't get no time, really. Then be the motherfuckers get the less time. Bam, slap on the wrist, bitch. Okay, so example number one. I was going to General Sessions Court for the first time. So it's always been this way. It's always been this way because this one I was about 18. I was going to General Sessions Court, for not for the first time, for my first violation of probation. Okay, so I was about 17, 18. I became a felon at like 17. Okay, so I was going to court for my probation violation, and this man was in there. He was a youth pastor, and he had started a church all the way in Africa, and he was about to go over there. He had built all kinds of like buildings for little young boys schools, motherfucker. Okay, and I guess he was just gonna go over there and have a field day with them motherfucking children, but he got caught doing what he was doing with some little boys in the church, okay, or wherever he was, and they had people coming and testifying against this motherfucker. And y'all know what he got? Do y'all know what they sentenced this man? 5 years non-violent and like 5 years probation. Okay, all right, for that. And you know what they gave me? They made me sit in the county jail for a year and then go to a rehab, and I had only violated probation for failing the drug test. So that's right there, almost a year and a half of my life took away, and all I did was piss them out some drugs, motherfucker. Now he only got to do 5 years. He's gonna be about 2.5. So we really did the same amount of time. I just did it in the county and somewhere else. Okay. Example number two. Now, I love Jesus and I stand on business about the church, but sometimes it'd be funny how the church always end up with the damn sex predators. Because, like I just told y'all, that man built a church before. Example number two. I was in Pickens County Courthouse and there was a lady judge in there. I came in that bitch like, damn, General Sessions is packed today. Okay, I could barely find a seat. All right, I thought General Sessions was so packed. All right, when actually they were all there with this man, Easley Baptist Church. I hate to call y'all out, but y'all was the ones there with him. Okay, so it was his turn to stand trial. All right, so the man got up and they were like, if anyone is here with this man, to show support, to stand up. When I tell y'all, it was only about 5 people in General Sessions that day. Everybody in that courthouse, the courthouse was packed. They was all there with that man. All right, so let me tell y'all about his charges. So he got up there and they were fucking witnesses there. All right, they had a child in that motherfucker. All right, and on everything, there was witnesses there. All right, he said that he had made mistakes in the past. All right, and he confessed to what he had did. Okay, he confessed. He wasn't trying to say he didn't do it. All right, they had a child there because the child wanted to be there. The parents and the child wanted to be there. But he confessed to what he did. He said he did it. He said he was getting counseling and he was working with the church in the community. He was working with the church in the community, and he believes that the counseling was effective and he's changed his life, and they're helping him be accountable and all this blah 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 bullshit. Okay, you done hurt these little kids like that. That's horrible. That's horrible. All right, and the judge gave him like 13 years suspended to 5 years probation, bitch. So that means he walked out if he violated his probation. That's what that suspended to means. Okay, and so he just got to walk out the courthouse, right? And the little church went with him. Ain't that something? Motherfucker, I got like 4 years probation for the shoplifting. Like, he might have 1 year up me, but damn, come on, 1 year up me for the shoplifting. I don't steal no more though, but I did. Now, I can't say I ain't being lucky, because baby, I have been lucky. All right, because I should be doing motherfucking a whole lot of time. But I did, we're just gonna pop it off. I went to 2nd degree burglary, violent because it was at night. 3rd degree burglary, all right, a drug charge, and it wasn't even like trafficking or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I got high on Xanaxes and went in some building and stole some pictures off a wall and fucking did all this wicked out Xanax shit. All right, that's an enhanced misdemeanor. And then I passed out in a motherfucking man car. I didn't know him because I was drunk and on Xanax. So that's an enhanced misdemeanor. All right, so those was my charges I pled to for 7 years violent, bitch. 7 years violent. I did, because if y'all like, oh, how you do 7 years? I did have house arrest time built up and county jail time built up. All right, so I did my 7 years violent for fucking that little shit. All right, and then I've spent so much time in jail throughout my life. I know that I committed my crimes and that I deserve to probably have to sit in jail. I'm not gonna say that I did not deserve it, because I probably did, but still, you know what I'm saying? I did a whole lot more time than these chomo fucking motherfuckers. Okay, so when I was in prison, I had this girl. I guess she was my friend. She was all right. I'm not even gonna say she was all right. Bitch, I can't be bought. Okay, I can't be bought, especially in like a prison situation. You know what I'm saying? Not that gay shit. I didn't do that gay shit. But if you're gonna buy me things, then yes, we can be friends. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So she used to buy me like drinks and like shampoo that was the good kind and cookies and really whatever I wanted. Like, then she would just be like, oh, do you need anything? Anyways, she had a whole lot of money. This girl had like endless canteen money. Okay, she spent the limit every time, every canteen day. All right, spent the limit. I help her carry her little bags back or whatever. Anyways, yeah, I did that. All right, but and check this. Now, I love Jesus and I love the church, but a lot of her money was coming from a Baptist church. I'm not fixing about a lot. It was this church, and they was sending her money, and then she had men sending her money too, y'all. All right, but she had unlimited money now, and she was ugly and looked funny. All right, I'm not even about to lie. But okay, so anyways, we was on our tablets one day. You got your GTL tablet, your prison tablet. All right, but on there you have these like this court index on there. All right, you can go into the court index. You can't get on the internet or no shit, but you can get into the court index, and anybody just trying to appeal their case or certain things is on there, and you can read everything about it. All right, and it'll have like everything, like their whole freaking in the statements, everything the police did, their whole paperwork be in there, and you can read it all if they're trying to appeal their case. All right, so she was in there. She sure was. All right, because we was looking at this other girl that had off her kid, and we wanted to read about what she did was horrible. But then so after that, I started reading everybody's stuff, and I read hers, and y'all, this girl was selling her kids for drugs, to men, and they was kind of young. All right, and she did that, and so then she was sentenced 65%. All right, violent. She was sentenced 65%. So she ain't got to do but like 6 to 7 on that probably. She was a lot of them 65%ers get out with the people that are not violent. So I'm just saying they do about the same amount of time. She didn't even get violent because her charges might have been at night. Yeah. And I was just thinking about that. Anyways, and I thought I'd share my added thing. All right, and not to mention my friend who's already doing 8 years right now, Tracy Posey Matthews. Okay, I'm screaming free Tracy Posey till she free, bitch. All right. Anyways, they got life on the table. Life. All right, for being indicted. She got indicted when she was in there for a trafficking charge. They got life on the table for trafficking. System broken in the fuck.